You guys, hello, 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 everybody. We are here getting set up. This is our first time you guys doing the DMRI digital market. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing tonight so that you have an idea if you didn't get it from the promo flyers already. Essentially, DMRI Digital Market is a concept that we've been working on for a few months, but then Corona happened. And the idea was we wanted to feature millennial-based products to a millennial audience, and we want to help encourage the sales for small businesses. And it's something that I'm pretty passionate about, having been a small business owner myself. And so last week, with the help of the people that I'm quarantined with, we put together all of our heads and we came up with this idea of how we could be doing a Corona-style DMRI digital market and just kind of get this thing on air. Because you're probably sitting at home dying, well, hopefully not dying, but dying for content. And so that's what we want to provide you is a really fun hour. Grab a glass of wine. If you're sober, grab some juice. Come on. And we're going to show you about 10 products from some amazing companies across the country. And I'm so excited and so happy that they're doing this with us. So first up, I don't want to waste any time. This person is one of my best friends, and I've known her for a very, very long time. Please, please, please help me welcome Jocelyn Cosley. Hey, girl, how are you?
Hi, good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So Jocelyn is the founder of Jocelyn's Coffee Roasting, and you're based in Seattle. Tell everybody, first and foremost, a little bit about yourself and how you came to create the company that you have.
So we're fairly new, just started like a couple weeks ago. I worked in restaurants before, and obviously I'm not doing that right now. And my dad has had over 25 years of experience in the coffee world. And about 6 years ago, I got to go on this trip with him to Nicaragua, where we stayed on a coffee farm with a family. Good. And I got to learn about their way of life and everything. And ever since, my dad and I have always had this dream of doing something together. And then Corona happened, and we just thought, we came up with this idea and thought we'd see how it went. So.
And when did you officially launch the company?
2 weeks ago.
So you started, you were working at the restaurant. That ended because of quarantine within Washington State?
Yes.
And then you and your dad kind of decided that it was time to start your own thing. So you've been around coffee for a while. I know that when we were growing up in Woodinville, I know that you had various different jobs at different coffee shops. How is it now being on the other side, actually roasting your own coffee?
It's pretty exciting, actually. It's a lot more exciting, I feel like, than my other coffee jobs were. Yeah, and especially since my trip to Nicaragua, I actually know like the behind the scenes part, like where the coffee's coming from and the people that are actually growing the coffee, and then how it comes into the US, and then how we roast it, and then how we bag it. And it's really exciting, and I'm really excited to sell the product.
That's awesome. So this, you guys, this show, DMRI Digital Market, this is a participatory show, okay? All of Jocelyn's information to buy her products, you will see them on the bottom of the screen. Listen, we have the coffee here. So tell everybody what they're getting. So this is a $10 bag. It's of coffee. This is the Henry Roast. So it is a medium roast coffee. This is a 12-ounce bag. Honestly, you get it and you open it up, and the smell is like, we've been drinking it. We had our first cup like 2 days ago, changing the game, Joss. Honestly, we were so like not doing this okay with our Folgers. This is a custom small batch made from Jocelyn and her father, available now. So this is $10. Jocelyn's website is jcoffeeroasting.com. So keep this window open, keep watching us, but either now or directly after the broadcast, go to jcoffeeroasting.com. Use the promo code DMARIE 2020, that's DMARIE 2020, and get yourself this coffee. Help Jocelyn out, support her small business. Honestly, it's amazing. Joss, tell everybody a little bit more about the blend that's inside this coffee.
Sure. So it's a blend of 3 different beans from Nicaragua, Colombia, and Sumatra. And like he just said, it's a medium roast. It's really well balanced. It's great for espresso or drip. I use it for espresso myself. Many of the people who have bought it, though, they use it for French press, over pour, like whatever. It's such a good roast. It's really nutty. I really like it. And because it's medium and kind of middle of the road, that's why it kind of works for everything. But yeah, and it's named after my grandpa. That's why it's called Henry.
Aw. And his bag is also on the front. His that's a picture of your grandfather, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Do you make the bag yourself?
Yep. Well, my husband did the little picture for me.
Shout out, Casey.
And then I had another local business that's right next door did the printing for me.
Oh, fabulous. So you're doing everything by hand and shipping it out yourself as well, correct?
Yep.
Honestly, that's amazing. So, so I'm just going to summarize where where everybody can get this coffee and what they're getting. So this is a 12-ounce bag of coffee. It's the Henry Roast. It's a medium roast. The beans are a blend from Colombia, Nicaragua, and Sumatra. It's really good for either espresso or for drip, and you can use it in your French press as well. And when you go to Jocelyn's website, you can also make a note when you're ordering to either get it whole bean or ground. We got the whole bean and then ground it ourselves, and it made a whole experience in the morning. It was kind of fabulous. So thank you for that. And so jcoffeeroasting.com. Again, use the promo code DMarie2020. You're going to use the promo code DMarie2020 across all of the vendors today. And that just helps us keep track of sales. We want to make sure that this shit actually works and that you all are actually making some purchases. So get your credit card out, jcoffeeroasting.com. Jocelyn, you are the best. Thank you so much for trusting me, for coming on and being my first guest on the first ever. And really, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Bye, babes. You guys. All right. First one down. We did it. That's basically the gist of what you're going to get for the remaining of the companies as well. We have a variety of brands. Like I said, Jocelyn's coffee is just one of the various food products that we have. But definitely at $10 a bag, it is a steal. It's so worth it. 12 ounces is typically a lot more expensive than that. Next up. Okay, so this is a really fun one. This gentleman, Hernando, is somebody that I met about 2 years ago, I would say. And him and his friend Angie are wonderful, and they are based out of Tampa, Florida. So please help me welcome Hernando and Angie. Hey guys, how are you?
Hi. Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
And who's that? Oh my God, you're so welcome. Who is that you have with you?
This is one of mine. This is Blanche. We're actually here with 13 dogs on our rescue farm right now, but she's the chillest one to be. She's the star, actually.
She's camera ready. She's ready.
Camera ready,
right.
always.
So you two are co-founders of CBD Dog Health. And tell everybody, Angie, a little bit about your background and how you started the company.
You bet. I started the company in 2016 after I discovered the medicine CBD myself when I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and wanted to take an all-natural supplement to help me with the pain, the joint pain that I was taking. The prescription meds caused cancer, and I was not interested in those. And that's how I found it. And not only did it get rid of my pain in my joints, but it also helped my stress and anxiety. And I could not figure out why this was being kept from us. So that kind of started it. And I educated myself. I was in the first class at the University of Vermont School of Medicine, where I studied the therapeutic benefits and biology of the cannabis plant and how it works. And that's where I learned animals had the same system as we do, and that they could benefit from the medicine even more than we do. And I was sold. I was like, okay, well, I love animals and I love cannabis. So it was just a perfect opportunity to create tinctures that I saw at dogs at my shop. I have a grooming and boarding shop also. And at my farm, all of the ailments I saw these dogs suffering from, I was able to make these formulations that included full spectrum medicine that helps every ailment you can imagine, from anxiety to joint pain to even we've had several dogs now that we've actually gotten rid of their cancer.
Jeez, that's amazing. So how did you two meet?
That's a great question. So my very first musical I ever did was at a place called Miami Children's Theater, which was her first business, a non-for-profit musical theater school after school for teenagers. And that's where I did Into the Woods.
Nice.
And she has been my mentor ever since. She helped me get on Broadway, and she's just helped me throughout everything. And when I had my own anxiety issues, she introduced me to cannabis, and it changed my life. I was able to take myself off antidepressants and switch to an all cannabis regimen, and it's helped my dogs, and it's just been awesome. And now we're partners in crime. She's still my mentor, but it's nice to be eye to eye sometimes.
So I think that people might be confused, and I implore you to educate us about the difference between THC and CBD. You're one of a few products that we have that are in the CBD category, and just educate the people about the difference between CBD and THC.
You betcha. So the way we know everything is the cannabis plant, and we have hemp and marijuana, but it all comes from the cannabis plant. So when you have more THC and a cannabis strain, it's considered marijuana. And when it has more THC, it has less CBD. And when it has more CBD, it has less THC, and it's considered hemp. So we are extracted, and what is legal in the United States is 0.3% or less THC in a product, which is what we have, which makes it legal in the United States. And what's great about it is that THC is a very important compound, and the medicine doesn't work unless all of the compounds are included in the tincture. So it's very important to have that little bit in there. And what's great is that dogs are so sensitive to the medicine. They have like 10 times more receptors than we do, that 0.3% is all they need for most of their ailments. Now, if they've got like a very painful bone cancer or anything that's a lot of pain, they may need even more THC, but that's only legal in certain states.
Okay, got it. So let's tell people exactly what it is that we're selling today from your collection, because if you go onto your website, you guys have a variety of products. The website is cbddoghealth.com. But today we're focusing specifically on this full spectrum tincture, which is for dogs specifically. And I know that it relieves stress and anxiety. And quite honestly, so here's the thing, I'm not a dog owner, but full transparency, and I'm going to take this down so I can show you. I have been quarantined with the cutest little dude. This is Minka. Say hi, Mings. He's like, oh, okay. He's chill because he had the THC, let's be honest. And so, it was really helpful for us when we were giving Minka a haircut, his corona cut. He was so anxious. Usually it was the first time I think that he wasn't at a groomer. And it really didn't, we noticed a difference. Like he really helped calm down. So tell us what other purposes the CBD can be used for.
It's a great question. So what we're featuring today is our Calm Tincture, which is 550 milligrams of full spectrum CBD infused with lavender essential oil, hemp seed oil, and MCT oil. CBD is the greatest way to get rid of inflammation and everything, but this specific formula is amazing for anxiety because not only does it interact with the parts of the brain that help with anxiety, but lavender essential oil has similar compounds to the cannabis plant, so it makes it act pretty fast. Separation anxiety, noise anxiety,
going to the groomers, going to the vet,
exactly.
Driving in the car.
A big thing we're pushing right now, because we're getting calls every day about behavioral issues while people are staying at home, because dogs are not used to this new schedule or not used to having their space. And we really want to stress the importance of mental health for our pets too, because this mental health issue can lead to a lot of serious diseases and a lot of behavioral issues. And the last thing we want you to do is to be pushing things like Prozac and Xanax that are so tough to deliver, especially for dogs, when there's an all-natural way to do it faster, more effective, and a lot safer.
And the reason we have Blanche here is because she looks so relaxed and chill, but if you leave her alone, she goes crazy, and he'd be on tour and get kicked out of hotel rooms.
I got kicked out of my hotels for her barking.
Jeez, a party gal.
I tried everything, and that's when she introduced me to CBD for her, and it changed everything. And that's when I threw myself into the industry as well, because I was like, I've got to know more.
So, Angie Hernando, thank you guys so much.
Yep.
Listen, this product is amazing. So it looks like this. It's shipped in the US. It is traditionally $74.99. But if you use the DMRI promo code, for anybody who has a dog, and honest to God, recommend this. Or cat, go to their website. It's cbddoghealth.com, and you will get 10% off if you use the promo code DMarie2020. That's DMARIE 2020. So you guys,
here for all questions, so please feel free to ask us any questions. We're online.
Yeah, I see you in that YouTube answering questions already. I love that. Keep that up.
Awesome.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. You guys, 2 down. Okay, this next one is a Corona essential. Okay, so obviously I'm from New York. I'm here quarantining in the Poconos. Thanks, Colleen and Earl, with Ariane and Ian. And listen, before we left, Ariane, my good friend, she was trying to pack the car with as many essentials as she could, because, you know, who knows during this time how long we're going to be away from our normal home in the city. But one of the products that flew off the shelves, everybody has heard about this, is hand sanitizer. So this next product is amazing. Please help me welcome Clara Brown, who is a good Judy of mine that I've known for several years. Hey girl, how are you?
Hey Frank, great to see you.
Yes. So Clara, you are in Jersey City, New Jersey. How's it going over there?
It's weird. I mean, the streets are pretty empty. It's just quiet. It's really, really up. It's strange.
Yeah. Were you able to see the comfort come up the Hudson when it came into New York?
No, unfortunately, we're facing the opposite way.
Oh. You guys, Clara, you started this company. Tell everybody a little bit about your background before you started Paris Essentials, so that we can get an understanding of how you came to create this hand sanitizer.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and I'm board certified in Chinese herbal medicine. And I actually have a private practice in the city in Manhattan, where I've been in practice for over 10 years now. And I treat a lot of women's health, a lot of immune support, a lot of digestive care. And essentially what I started to think about when coronavirus started getting really prevalent in New York City, all of my patients were really worried about, how do I protect myself? And I can't get any hand sanitizer, and what do I do? And, you know, all of these are very health conscious people that care about what goes in their bodies and what goes on their skin. And so I thought, well, why don't I put some of my knowledge to use? And I have a big background in both herbal medicine and essential oils. And I started just kind of playing in the kitchen with some of my oils and put together a blend that was a very high proof alcohol and then some amazing antiviral essential oils.
So before we jump into the product details, because I know that people are curious where they can get this, and I also know that you recently reduced your price. Hello, AI. Hello, thank you so much. But tell everybody that because of Corona, your hands-on acupuncture practice did suffer. And so having this company where you're creating these products that you can create from home, small batch, handmade, is honestly a source of revenue for you that is helping you throughout this time. Am I right?
Yes, I mean, absolutely. That's the hope. You know, when New York was hit so hard, all of us practitioners that are hands-on, that are face-to-face, have been completely incapacitated. So, you know, it sort of pushes one to be a bit resourceful and, well, what else can I do that's going to help myself, but also help other people? And actually, that's a big factor in this too, Frank, is that we're donating a big portion of the proceeds to charity as well, because there's amazing local charities happening right now where people are coming together and making food and bringing groceries to people that need it, like healthcare workers and police officers. And then also I'm putting some money toward Doctors Without Borders that are creating a really amazing global effort to support everything that's going on.
Honestly, that's amazing. So let's get to the details, because I know that people are going to want this product. Okay, so you guys, this is the hand sanitizer. It's Paris. It's antiviral essential oil. So it's really simple. You, unlike a thicker gel that you would get, you just spray it onto your hands, just one spray. I like to do front and back, but Claire, you tell me how much you need. And I know that it has enough alcohol in there to be effective during this time, but here's the thing. The smell is incredible. What is that? Because we've been using it almost like air freshener because it smells so good.
I love the smell too, actually. So it's a blend of eucalyptus oil, some rosemary, lemon, orange, and clove. And so all of these oils were specifically chosen because they're antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial. A lot of them actually have benefits to the respiratory system. So you're not taking it internally, obviously, but you inevitably get a lot of the aromas into your respiratory tract, and that can be really beneficial for your sinuses and your lungs because right now those are the really vulnerable zones.
So this is a 2-ounce bottle. Depending on how often you use it, how long will this last?
So we kind of estimated that if you use this 5 times a day, it should last you well over a month to 2 months.
That's great. And so this is something that is a substitute to like a Purell. They're the same, basically like a same intention. This does help kill germs during this time.
100%. So the really important thing to know is that the CDC recommends that there has to be a minimum of 60% alcohol content in it. And so this meets that and exceeds it by a little bit. The other level to it is that the essential oils themselves are also antiviral. So you've got, the high proof alcohol that literally breaks apart the RNA of a virus. And then you have the essential oils that are also very protective in virus combating. So it's multi-layered that way.
So your website is shoppurus.com, SHOPPURUS.com, correct?
Correct.
Okay, this is a $22 hand sanitizing mist with essential oils. So what I really like about it is that it doesn't have, how when you use like a Purell, you walk away having your hands so freaking dry. This is the opposite. This is, I've gotten some oils in here that keep your hands really moisturized. The smell is incredible and it works. And I know that we're all looking for alternatives now. I mean, Purell grabbed enough of our money. Let's support Clara. And honestly, it's a great company. I'm so proud of you for doing this. I know that this has been something that you've been trying to, you've been thinking about doing for a while. So I'm glad that you saw the opportunity and you started this company.
Thank you so much, Frank.
So everybody, please, take yourselves to her website, shoppurus.com. Purus Essentials. Clara, thank you so much for being with us. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Frank.
Bye. Okay, before we move on, I know that we're all here to help small business owners, and we have an amazing company coming up with Lauren in a moment. But I want to take a second to talk to you guys about another cause that is near and dear to my heart. Obviously, we've got some great products here, and I really, truly do hope that you pick one up of everything. However, if nothing is suit your fancy and you're still feeling like you want to contribute in some way, I want to tell you about this organization that is close to my heart. It's called Immigration Equality. So Immigration Equality is the nation's leading LGBT immigrant rights organization. So think about this. I know I live in New York, so it's unfathomable some days that this is even a thing, but Immigration Equality helps LGBT members from around the world flee persecution. There's a lot of people who experience violence and are abused, and simply because they're gay. Now, I cannot stand for that, and I know a lot of you watching can't either. So Immigration Equality is an organization. Please check out their website. I want to also tell you something about what they are doing specifically to Corona. So recently, Immigration Equality filed a complaint with the Office of Civil Rights and Civil Liberties. They're calling for the immediate release of all people living with HIV in ICE detention, right? Because they now are having a higher chance of getting Corona or COVID-19. And it's just, it's negligent. And so please, if you can, and you're buying all these products, this is one more thing I want to put on your radar. Help out Immigration Equality. It's immigrationequality.org. And I know that they would love to see your support. So please, check them out. Okay? All right. Got through that. Honestly, y'all, I'm going to take just a quick sip of wine because we are flying through this. Thank you guys so much for staying with. We're at like a lot of views right now, so I'm stoked. Thank you. Do me a favor. Please help me welcome my next guest. Lauren, hey girl, how are you?
Hey.
Lauren, you're based in Los Angeles now, you traitor. You left New York. I'm so pissed.
I mean, I'm a born and raised New Yorker. New Yorker is always part of my heart, but I'm happy to be in LA, especially right now, at least to get some more sunshine and space. I mean, it is a crazy time right now.
Yeah, I hear you. Honestly, if you were going to pick a time to do it, now is a pretty justifiable time. So Lauren, you are the founder and CEO of an amazing company that I have known about for well over, what is it, like 6, 7 years?
Yeah, at least 5 years.
Lauren owns a company called Sweet Lauren's. So y'all, we are home in quarantine. We need things to do. I know a lot of you have kids and you're looking to spice it up a little bit with their daily activities. Sweet Lauren's is a at-home baking cookie product. Lauren, tell everybody a little bit about your background story, how you started the company, and exactly what the product is that you sell.
Absolutely. So here's Sweet Lauren's. We are all natural cookie dough. We're the #1 natural cookie dough in the market. And all of our products are made with very simple, clean ingredients so you can feel good about what you're putting in your body. But we promise it's the most delicious, decadent taste. Everything we do is also non-GMO verified, gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, peanut and tree nut free. So everyone at the dinner table can enjoy, everyone in the household should feel super safe enjoying it. And so it's great for really most lifestyles and dietary restrictions. And I created this product because after I graduated college, I got sick. I was diagnosed with cancer at a very young age and thankfully was totally cured, but it changed my life. And I really looked at the ingredients I was putting in my body and I stopped eating anything artificial or highly processed. And I just have such a sweet tooth and I love cookie dough and I love baking. And since I couldn't find a great product out there, I decided I should be the one to make it. And so that's our creative one.
Yes, I love that.
And so our products come in 4 flavors. So we have chocolate chunk. We have a fudgy brownie, which is super delicious if you like rich.
That's my favorite.
Then we have a sugar cookie, which is super delicious and, with this beautiful vanilla flavor. And it's also a great base. You can make a lot of recipes with our cookie dough. And then we have an oat milk cranberry that it really is a cult favorite. So these are our flavors. And the packaging is super smart. So it comes like this. And when you open it up, you just cut along the top. You can pull out discs of dough.
Yep.
And these are all safety raw as well. So you can eat it raw. You can bake 1 or 2 at a time. So it's very portion controlled. You can even make these in a toaster oven, like a standing little toaster oven. So whether you live alone and you just have a little toaster oven, whether you have a big family and you want to make a bunch of flavors, we got you. And
honestly, I can't even act surprised when you say that it is, that you can eat it raw. Cause that's what we've been doing. We like, it's like 1 for the oven, 1 for me. We're going through them.
That's what we learned. I launched the cookie dough and all I heard from our customers was, I'm eating half of them raw. And I was like, well, thankfully.
You're like, that's okay. You can do that.
But now we're going to put it on the package to make sure you don't feel, bad about it. Go on, indulge, especially in times like this. I think we all need little treats to keep us happy. Baking is also an awesome stress reliever and it's very therapeutic and
absolutely.
So it's good for us in this time to build as much happiness in the home and also anything that makes you feel really like cozy and comforting, which baking really does. And it's also a really fun project with kids.
Yeah. So, and you know what, I hope that people understand, like, because you mentioned so many things, like it is non-GMO, it is gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, plant and tree nut-free. So you hear all those things and you start to question like, oh, does that mean that it's also bland or flavorless? But honestly, you guys watching, I am telling you, the oatmeal cookie and that fudge, oh, it is so good. I highly recommend this. So here's the thing. I just want to tell everybody what they're getting when they go to your website. So it's sweetlorens.com. And when you go, you're getting a sample bundle. LORENS. And when you want to look at the sample bundle, you can look at multiple things on her website, please do. But the sample bundle will give you a wide variety of what her company has to offer. You will get 1 packet of sugar, 1 fudgy brownie, an oatmeal cookie, and 3 of the chocolate chunk cookie. And again, each of those has 12 discs for baking inside each packet. Overall, the price is $60. That includes shipping, but Lauren is amazing, and she's offering a 10% discount on the orders from this telecast. So go to Sweet Lauren's, LORENS.com, and enter in DMarie, DMARIE 2020, and get 10% off your order. You guys, it's that easy. I'm telling you, you will eat this. You're going to reorder. You're just get 2 boxes, as a matter of fact, because you're going to go through these very quickly. Okay. Lauren, you are an amazing woman, and I really want to thank you for joining us today. Okay.
Thank you so much for helping support small businesses, and thank you all. Hope you enjoy.
Check out Sweet Lauren's, you guys. Thank you so much, Lauren. We'll see you soon. Okay, so cookies, we got some coffee, we got a little bit of our dogs are chilling, like we've got a vibe going right now. So this next product that I want to tell you about, they are an amazing duo from Charleston, South Carolina. Please help me welcome Chastity and Lily. Hey girls, what's up?
Hi Frank, how are you?
Doing well. Are you enjoying the show so far?
We are. I think she's especially excited about your last segment.
Yes. Lily, how are you? Good. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you for having us. We're excited.
Absolutely. So I want to tell people about this company. I am obsessed. So this is Soap Shop. Okay. Recently I was introduced to this company and I was like, I just clicked so immediately. Like, how has this not been thought about before? It's an amazing product. Lily and Chastity, why don't you tell me, well, Lily, I know that this was your idea. So why don't you go ahead and get us started with how you came up with this idea?
So I was doing a lemonade stand, and making soap was one of the crafts I was making. So I just decided to put these toys inside.
And they were her bestseller.
So you just decided to look around the house to see what little toys you had to see what you could put into the soap?
Yes.
That's amazing. So Chastity, when Lily had this idea to come up with this product, at what point did you decide to take it from just an idea? Oh, we got some noise there. Take it from an idea to an actual product and market it?
I think that same day she showed it to me. I remember I was in our sunroom and she came in and she held them out in her hand. And I actually just recently found the video of her showing them to me.
Oh my God, send that to me. I want to put that on social. That is so cute.
I will send that to you. And I was like, Lily, that is brilliant. And they sold right away. And we started looking probably that day or the next day, just Googling around looking for it. And we just really wanted to make a surprise toy soap that you could find at your local boutique that you go to.
So this is something like the age-old tale of you looked, again, you thought to yourself, how does this not already exist? You went looking for it. It wasn't already available. So you just decided to do it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
That's amazing.
That's a good idea that we figured we have to at least try. And as a mom, that's something that I want to teach my children is that you just have to try. So this is a big effort.
I'm super impressed. I fancy myself an entrepreneur, but my God, Lily, you're killing it. So I want to let people know about the individual products that you have. So you have them in front of you, and I have them here with me as well. You guys offer 3 different products that they're the same soap bar, but they have different scents and different ingredients, correct?
Correct. Every different soap has a different smell and a different color and a different toy inside. So we have Fortune with a little fortune surprise inside. And that's the soap. It's yellow and it smells lemony. Luck and lemon. And then we have Ninja. You want to show the Ninja?
The Ninja is I have here. So this is what the soap looks like. Love my nails. So I can see that actually part of the toy is inside. So with the Ninja, I know that there's multiple different types of figurines that you can collect. Is that right? 6
in total.
So you can buy this soap over and over again, and your child would still be surprised with the toy that's inside. This is the Ninja. You guys, what does that smell?
Let's see.
Sage
and bamboo.
Oh my God. It's amazing. And honestly, here's the thing that I love the most about this product, and we'll get to the Fortune and Unicorn. During this time of Corona, what a better way to entice, the kids to keep their hands clean by washing and using this product to try to unveil that toy as soon as possible. I just think it's such a clever product, and it's perfect for this time in quarantine. So let's get to the other 2. You have Fortune, which you mentioned has the little, Lily, how do you explain the toy that's inside this one?
You can show this one.
Okay. So it's like a little
This is a
dice.
spoiler because
sorry.
most people don't get to see this, but it has fortune dice inside.
Turn if you're watching and you're under the age of 12, turn your head.
Just for Frank.
I appreciate that. I really do. And tell them about the last one, which I am super biased. This is my favorite one.
This is our bestseller. It's the unicorn, and there are 6 different unicorns to collect.
I'm obsessed. And this one has smell of honeydew and rainbow dust, y'all. Rainbow dust. I love it. So you guys make all of these products. It's a melt and pour soap down in Charleston?
We have them made in Charleston. We don't do them ourselves.
Sure.
Lily was the very first ones for the lemonade stand, but we just can't manage that part.
And you guys just recently launched. When did you launch?
2 weeks ago today.
Congratulations. So this is an all natural, for everybody watching at home, this is an all natural soap. It is paraben free and it doesn't include sulfates. And this is $12 per soap bar plus shipping. And you can go to Soap Shop, and soap is spelled uniquely. It's SOHP.com. Honestly, they have the individual ones for $12. There's also a 3-pack. I have all 3. You know what it is? This is the best idea for Easter. If you need to put something or get somebody a gift for Easter, this is it. The kids will freak about this. I know I am, and I'm a 31-year-old man. So I highly encourage everyone go check out Soap Shop right now. Lily, Chastity, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We are so proud to be a part of this group. Thank you.
Well, it's an amazing product. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Next up, you guys, we are blowing through this. We only have 3 products left. Okay. So you're doing great. Take another sip of wine. I will do it with you. Okay. And I'm going to want it and need it for this next one coming up. Miss Lacey. Hey girl, how are you?
Hey, it's Allison, not Lacey.
Allison. Oh my God. No. That's totally my bad.
I wish
going
Lacey
so
was here,
fast.
though. I wish Lacey was here.
I know that's, you know what? That's our bad, because this being our first one, we were like, we got to keep it simple with 1-on-1 feed. Like, otherwise we would be FaceTiming Lacey in right now. Hey, I know she's watching. Allison, you are amazing. Tell everybody about Busy CBD. You guys, this is a CBD gummy company that has recently launched, based out of Shoreline, Washington, started by Allison and Lacey, and Tyler as well, I believe. So let the people know. What's up?
Okay, people. So honestly, Lacey and I are just a couple of moms. And
just a couple of moms. That's not, come on. You're entrepreneurs and business owners, and that's amazing.
We are. Tyler is my brother, and then Lacey and I are buddies, and we all own our own businesses. And so we just felt like we wanted to just kind of make a product that was approachable for moms, but also for people that was CBD based. And so we had this all kind of in the works since November, but then of course, Corona happened, and we're thinking about everyone out there. And kind of through our launch off, our big launch party was actually scheduled for mid-March, and then everything went crazy. So we launched online, and that has been where we've kind of been started. We already sold out of our entire first round. All of our sold out, and so that was awesome. But really the big part for us was that we wanted something that wasn't full of chemicals or dyes or gross yucky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't want a ton of we didn't want any THC in it. We didn't want to feel like high, because we wanted just to be able to be hanging out with our kids and just not feel high. So that was why we created CBD or Busy CBD.
So tell people, because there's a difference, and again, I know that we mentioned this briefly when we were talking to CBD Dog Health, but there's a difference between THC and CBD, right? So tell that people know the difference.
Okay, so THC has kind of that psychoactive effect, and depending on what kind you are either taking or smoking, that can kind of make you feel high. CBD doesn't do that. It's kind of like, we call these our gateway gummies, because if you just if you take one, it's kind of like taking 3 sips of wine on an empty stomach. That's kind of what we've decided. I just had a girlfriend she bought some Busy. Yes. And she was like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I was kind of nervous. I was expecting to feel high, but I was going on a first date and I just took one and I didn't feel high. I just sort of felt comfortable in my own skin. And I was like, yes, that's a great way to put it. We don't want you to feel high. We just want you to kind of feel chill.
Honestly, yeah, I am all about the CBD these days and left the other stuff behind. And the thing that I like about this, so this is a product that you created specifically with women in mind. And inside this package that I have here, I have 16 individual gummies. That's the package that we're selling, correct?
That's exactly right. There's 16 drops. They're vegan. They're not made with any chemicals or dyes or anything that, I don't know, that's just something as consumers we really felt like we value. And so we wanted to incorporate that into our business.
Totally. And they're not super sugary. Like it's honestly, it's a great product, and it's non-psychoactive. So again, remember, you're not gonna, if you don't know about CBD and you're nervous, this is not marijuana. This is this is a CBD gummy. So it's really just to take that edge off.
Yep.
Moms, if you need a little bit, of something when you got the kids trying to put them to bed and all that kind of stuff, and it's mommy time. Or just to wake up and like get through the day if you need it. Honestly, no judgment, not for me.
Yeah, and you can also just take, even if you take one every day, it's kind of like, I noticed that my shoulders are a little looser, or I sleep a little bit better. Like there's just kind of almost like a daily vitamin routine. That's sort of what we're finding is really helpful.
And that's a great thing too. Like these are 25 milligram a piece. So you have 16 inside. So it's total of 400 milligram. But if you're nervous, just have a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And they're not going to get you high. The other thing to point out, and I love the dog CBD, they know their stuff. We were like, yes, good work. Because it's true, like there has to be a tiny bit, but then again, like if you go into a pot shop, that was our big thing. We're like, we don't want to walk into a pot shop and be like, hi, we don't want to get the highs, but we want to get
and honestly, Allison, you can't do that in every state. Like you can't, And so the thing about CBD is that it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is legal in all 50 states, correct?
Farm bill, yes it is. So we can just ship it right to you.
Okay, good. So let's just remind everybody, this is a $28 package. You get 16 inside. They're 25 milligrams a piece. You guys, this is a vegan product, no chemicals. This is all natural, okay? So honestly, if you're new to CBD gummies, start here with Busy. It is great. Their website is busycbd.com. It's $28 for this package here. You guys ship in like 1 or 2 days within the US, right?
Yeah, we get them out as soon as we get the order in. We're trying our best to just ship them out. And so they'll get to you. We make sure we try our hardest to use sustainable packaging as well, like not leaving a giant mess.
Totally.
Plastic is a big deal to us.
Speaking of packaging, I have to read this on the back, and I hope it's not a spoiler, but they put on here, putting the kids to bed, wanting to chill the F out after work, mother-in-law coming over. Like, yes, all reasons to have CBD.
Again, we are trying to, appeal to a group of people that we know are probably not going to walk into a recreational marijuana shop if they even can, but still they can benefit from CBD. So we hope you like it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the first ever DMRI Digital Market. Your product is honestly essential for this time right now that we're in. And I'm so excited for you ladies for starting this business. Tyler as well, congratulations. It's a great product.
Thank you, Frank. We appreciate it so much.
Good. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys, we're down to 2 more. This next product is something that honestly I thought was so smart, and the way that they pivoted when Corona happened as a business, I thought was intelligent. So please help me welcome Andrew from Agora. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Frank, how are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you, bud?
I'm doing well, hanging in there.
Yeah. So Agora, you guys make standard when business is normal. You guys make boxes for break rooms and a variety of boxes that include snacks and coffees and teas. And this is something that companies can order for their employees. Usually it's delivered to the office, but during Corona, you guys have done something unique where you now are making remote break room boxes. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So we started out as a full service refreshment service company for offices. And then, like you said, pivoted to the box that you just showed there, so that, everyone's obviously working from home now. So we wanted to have that same experience that you get in the office, but from your house.
So this is a company that you started. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got started with the company.
Yeah, so we started in 2009 as an office refreshment service. So we do filtration systems, office coffee services, snack services, cake services. And since Corona happened, 90% of our customers have moved to their office and are working remotely. We came up with this brainchild about 6 months ago, and it really pushed to the forefront after coronavirus hit. So we kind of just pivoted with this box and started the service about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a hit.
Because over 90% of your business, is that right, was lost once Corona hit?
Correct. Yep.
God. And what was the thought process? So with the break room box, you get over 15 snacks, and inside you have your choice, right, of either a coffee, a tea, or a K-cup. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep. We wanted to be able to kind of still develop that same experience that you were getting from the office. And kind of what we're doing right now, a lot of our customers are having Zoom meetings or communications with their employees. And, not everyone has the time to go make a sandwich or make a lunch. So we've put some nourishing products in here so that people can still eat, still feel like they're not having a guilty pleasure item. They're having something that's nourishing.
Yeah, honestly, when we opened up our box, the first thing to go were these sea salt, and I've never had these before. So the thing that I really like about this box is that, it's not just packed with things that you can buy at the grocery store. Not that anybody wants to freaking go to the grocery store right now anyway, but but it has a variety of snacks that you may not have tried before. And so I think that's great. Of course, there's some, some good old comforts. I saw some Cheez-Its. I ate those really quickly. But I love the variety that it has in this. So here's what I'm telling people who are watching right now. If you guys are at home and you work for a large corporation, or even if you work for like a medium-sized business, this box is something that you should be asking and requesting from your employer. You would have gotten it if you went into the office anyway. You can now get it and sent directly from your home, because what the best thing is that your employer can go online, and the website is Agora Refreshments.com, and they can send it to your house. So they can send it to multiple employees' house. So the box itself, Andrew, is $25 plus shipping in the US, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Fabulous.
And the other thing too, this is a really good time to start marketing yourself as well as your business. So if there's certain customers that you're thinking about that you want to let them know, hey, I'm thinking about you during these hard times, you could also send that with a customized note that we can do for you as well.
Absolutely. And also, you guys are doing something amazing that I'm so excited to support. You guys tell us about your healthcare donation box.
So yeah, the healthcare donation box is something that we came out with about a week ago. And, with all the frontline medical workers that are having to deal with this pandemic, we wanted to do something extra special for them. So we actually did our first order last week, but we're helping locally at UW Medical Center. Those medical workers actually have some snacks or some nourishment during working long shifts.
Amazing.
It's something really little that we can do, but it's something that's rewarding for us and for our community.
So everybody who's watching at home, if this is not something that you need for yourself, please keep in mind that this is a product that you can go on to agorarefreshments.com, and you can support for those on the front line with a donation box. And I honestly, Andrew, that's incredible. So I really commend you for taking this company and being, nimble during this time and turning it into a product that people can receive not only for themselves at home, but something that you're also, turning into a great way to give back during this time.
Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Andrew, till next time, my friend. Everybody, please go see their website, agorarefreshments.com. $25 for that box. You get over a variety of 15 items. You will also get your choice of a coffee, of a K-cup, or of a tea. And in fact, you know what I think should happen? Y'all got to talk to Jocelyn's Coffee Roasting and get them in this box. I think that'd be great. So here we go. We are now down to our last product. Andrew, thank you so much. Our last product here. You guys, we did it. We are down to the final. Please help me welcome Kia. Hey girl, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How have you been enjoying the show?
Oh, I love it. Everyone's got such great products and so many good ideas. And I
Isn't it
just love
crazy
to get to be a part of this. It's been really fun to watch.
Oh, good. Well, I'm so grateful that y'all trust and we're a part of this first one.
I know, the inaugural.
Everybody will watch this and know when we become like a big network show where they were when they watched the first one. Listen, your company, Salvation Wellness, is something I'm so excited about. Our mutual friend Mally recently introduced me to your products, and we received them a few days ago, and honestly, we're passing them around like nobody's business. We are obsessed. So this, you guys, is our third and final CBD product of the day. So we walked you through the pet CBD. We showed you what a gummy is all about. Now we're showing you what CBD lotions and tinctures and essential oil blends are all about. So Kia, do me a favor. Tell everybody a little bit about your background and how you started your company, Salvation Wellness.
Sure. So I've been in the wellness industry for, believe it or not, 20 years. And I have been really focused on how to create wellness experiences for people that are sustainable and really functional for their lives. So I'm a massage therapist, a yoga instructor, a meditation leader, I'm an aromatherapist, and an herbalist. And these products were the result of making bespoke products for my clients that worked so well that they started requesting them, giving them to their friends, and then their friends were like, oh my God, you have to give me that. It's the only thing that works for, my neck pain or my back pain. And over the past few years with my husband, who is an expert in the cannabis field, we've developed these products based on formulas that are specifically for different people based on what their ailments and concerns were.
That's amazing. So you have 3 products that we're featuring today. The first is the Relief CBD Pain Spray. Tell everybody a little bit about this product.
Sure. So I developed this product for a bodybuilder. And after he was finished with bodybuilding, he was really having...
It's so sad, honestly. Corona body, like 1,000%. It's not great over here, guys. I'm chugging Sweet Lawrence.
I know. I'm like, I'm just going to do some sun salutations. That's going to be okay, right? I am. So what's cool about this is that not only is it really beneficial for deep muscle pain, but it's really, really good for inflammation. It's great for circulation as well. And it also helps with joint pain. So it has a ton of anti-inflammatories in there. It's made with all natural ingredients, and it's really amazing. You can take it anywhere with you. A few sprays on an area. We've talked, a lot of people have talked about CBD versus THC, but one of the reasons that works is because of the CB2 and CB1 receptors on our bodies. And right. Our CB2 receptors live in our skin, they live in our muscle, and they live in our nervous system. And so this actually helps your nervous system to balance itself out and to actually tone down the pain.
So CBD is something that our body is built to be able to receive properly as a healing agent.
Actually, our bodies produce over 120 endocannabinoids. The cannabinoid is one of the most important.
You're talking like, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, you're a wizard, okay?
Well, the thing is, there is a deep science behind it, and really making sure that you're working within what scientifically works is really important. So I have to know this stuff.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But yeah, so our bodies take a ton of energy to make this stuff. And so that's why it works, because we need this to, even in ourselves, to really help ourselves stay out of pain.
That's great. You also have on sale with us today a 500 milligram. This is a tincture. This is a CBD tincture. So tell everybody a little bit about this product. And then also lastly, while I have you, this is your 50 milligram CBD with lavender essential oil blend. So tell us about these 2 products.
Sure. So let me tell you just first about the lavender. I formulated this for my friend who was breastfeeding. and she was having a lot of issues just with herself and with her daughter. And so she actually takes a few drops of these. This is 3 different kinds of lavender, if you're really super into that stuff. And it really, really helps with pain relief. You can put it on your feet, behind your ears, on your temples if you have a headache, and you can even put it in your armpits. And it's just hugely, hugely impactful. And it comes in a nice little dropper.
And you also mentioned to me previously, and I think that this is unique, is for new mothers. Tell me that this has benefits for new mothers who are breastfeeding.
Yeah, so you can actually put it on your nipple to help with any kind of cracking or even pain. The lavenders that we use are incredibly beneficial for your skin. So it will actually help heal your skin and help reduce the pain, and it's totally non-toxic. So you can actually use it, you know, and not be worried about anything with breastfeeding your baby afterwards.
When you open up this bottle, the smell of this lavender, oh my God, that's unreal. Lavender is one of my favorite scents, and so I love it so much.
And there's different kinds of lavender. A lot of times we're used to smelling this one type of lavender, but there's a number of different ones. We use 3 so that their chemical compounds actually combine to make everything a little bit more bioavailable, a little bit more effective.
And your last product, this tincture, tell us about that.
So I like to say that you can put this in or on anything. It's the most diverse product that we have. It's grown outdoors, it's hand harvested, it's grown in virgin soil because CBD, well, any cannabis actually absorbs toxins. So it's really important that you get your CBD from a place that is non-toxic in the soil. And it's CO2 extracted, meaning there's no solvents, there's no chemicals in the way that it's extracted. You can put this in coffee, you can put this in your favorite face cream, you can put this under your tongue, you can really put this on anything. If you love products that you already have, this is an amazing product to include into those products that you already love and even cook with it.
Kia, what I love is that you come with the science, girl. You've got these facts and figures, like you can't doubt that this is going to be working for you. Yeah. It's great. So I want to let everybody know very clearly. So we just went through 3 different products, okay? So the first is the CBD. This is the pain relief spray. So this is 500 milligrams, full spectrum CBD. It's got like an amazing, like a basil spearmint scent, and you spray it on and it's amazing. This usually retails anywhere, because you can get it in different sizes, from $40 to $75. It's available at salvationwellness.com. I also want to tell you about the tincture. This is, again, 500 milligrams. This tincture typically retails for $67.49 on salvationwellness.com. And then lastly, you have this oil blend with the essential oils. This is $28. It's great. And what I love so much, and I appreciate, and I love when brands do this, you provide a custom note with each order when you ship it out. And I think that's amazing. Seriously, it's those little things that just like push it over the edge for me. Aww. So on salvationwellness.com, here's the thing, you guys, she's amazing. She's offering a 10% off, okay? Use the promo code DMarie2020 to order all 3 of these products. The oils, Jenna, if you're watching, this is coming your way. I've got some friends who need this spray desperately. You guys, CBD is something that I know that we've put 3 products in. We're not pushing anything that's not good for you. And Salvation Wellness is one of these companies that honestly you can trust when it comes to CBD products. And Kia, I'm so excited to see your business grow. I think it's an amazing brand. You have a ton of variety of products on your website. I encourage everybody to go check it out, okay?
Also, if anybody orders over $200 worth of products, it's free shipping included.
And tell them about your online series.
Oh yeah, so we actually have a whole bunch of on-demand classes that we're doing, and live streaming classes. They vary from meditation to self-massage, stretching classes. We're coming up with hypnotherapy courses one-on-one. We also have digital body work one-on-one. So many of us are in pain, mentally, physically, spiritually. So we do a whole bunch of things, everything that we offer here digitally for you. We're even doing some ASMR videos, and you can get a subscription. I know, seriously, it's like,
but it works. It's within the line of field of what you do, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's like, hey, if you can't get a massage, it feels really nice to watch someone get a massage.
That's so interesting. I never thought about it like that. Okay, so everybody.
And then we do subscriptions with that, so.
Okay, fabulous. So Salvation Wellness. Kia, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, you're welcome.
Can't wait.
You guys, we did that. Our first ever DMRI Digital Market. We did it. I am beyond excited to have shared all of these products with you. Please, 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 from coffee to pet CBD, some hand soap, busy CBD gummies. You're also looking at Agora Refreshment, Sweet Lawrence, everybody that we featured today. Please go and support these small businesses during this time, okay? Small business and being a small business owner is something that is so important to me. A lot of people, it took me several years to start my first company and to get it up and off the ground. And I remember every single customer that I had that first came to use DMarie's technology. And I know that these small businesses, how much they appreciate your support, especially during this time of Corona virus when everybody's in quarantine. So a lot of them that have brick and mortar stores are losing all of that traffic and all of that. So before we leave, I just have to say a few quick thank yous, okay? First and foremost, to Jamie, who handled all of our graphics and marketing materials. Thank you so much. I love them. People loved them. They worked beautifully. Ariane, who I'm quarantined with, is such an amazing copyright person. She also did my Corona cut today, 5 minutes before we went live, and just a general support. Jacob, who none of you guys have seen tonight, but he is following along and has been my associate producer on this project. He's amazing. And Jacob, thank you so much for everything that you did to get all the vendors lined up. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this without you. To my amazing director, Ian. You guys, honestly, I cannot tell you the luck that I had being quarantined with this guy. Ian, he is our technical producer and our director of this project, helped get everything set up. Listen, we did not lose one single person on audio this entire time. We had full cameras going the entire time, and he was as beautifully transitioned between the scenes. So thank you, Ian, so much. And last but not least, Colleen and Earl Flath, you guys were in their home. They helped us get out of the city. We're in their beautiful home, and it's been such a comfort to have this, and we're very privileged. I understand that, and it's all thanks to you, Colleen and Earl, so thank you so much. Okay, please go support. Check out all these websites. They're going to be listed below. This was our first one. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. We might do this again next week. It's all kind of up to you guys. So please, please, please check us out online at DMarieGroup. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.